Oh, now Andrew, I usually play as you know who, and we get you know what, and then we have to do the unspeakable for like 2 hours. So if I don't pick you know who, we won't get you know what, and then we don't have to do a turtle. Okay.
Right. So I think based on that association, I'm gonna make Wraith Invaders.
I am going to make. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, that was close.
Oh, my boots.
I
Wait,
almost.
no, there's no brim. There's no brim yet. Oh well.
Oh.
Are we playing this?
I've kind of forgotten our rule. Have you already gone?
No, I'm still
Oh,
here.
you're still
Well,
here. Oh, well, we're playing it
Well,
out. We're doing it. Now,
This is the first time you're going to see a Rift gameplay in the channel in a year, and probably the last as well.
if we lose this, I will never play on this map again in twos because maybe I should
Yeah.
consider Chinese because English isn't working for me. What was I saying? I've forgotten.
I don't know.
What's my name, Andrew? Can you remind me?
Oh, shite in a bucket, sir.
This map is way better on threes, I think, because this becomes a choke point. This is wankered, and then this is kind of just wide open constantly.
Right. Yeah, I really don't like this map. I feel like you lose no matter which way to Plymouth you're looking at it. You know.
Absolutely.
I
gonna be raging at me because I didn't go for the power straight away.
Oh,
He's a
Jonathan.
right little girl when I don't go for the power. He's like, he always goes flaring here. I don't see any units here, so I know immediately that this is Ed. And I'm like, okay, Sean.
Don't you find the similarities, if you will, between Sean and Pyman ironic? Right, like you've essentially found yourself.
Are staggering, I would say. Some
You
staggering.
found yourself another
similarities.
Pyman, is what you've done.
He's not as good as Pyman. Pyman
No.
was like an 80% win rate, like no life virgin, you know. And Sean is not on that level in any way, which way to put it. Yeah.
Any way, shape, or form.
Yes. And whatever form that comes in, like he'll never attain the levels of Pyman.
Right. Yeah, it was funny because I remember when, because for the audience, this is like ancient history with our two channels.
Yeah.
Pyman was a pro player, and Ed kind of, like, he helped us with our tournaments and stuff, and then Ed, you just like you decided you didn't want to play Halo Wars for like a year. And so the channel was me and Pyman for a year.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because like I was still horrible. I still am, but I was like really horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we would play ranked against champs, and Pyman would be like, "Yeah, this is no problem." And he would just demolish them both. While I'm like,
there was a
whatever.
moment in time where me and Pyman rage played Halo Wars 2, and that was before I started recording for this channel. And I'm not kidding, we'd win every single game repeatedly, and then that's how I actually got into Onyx, however you say it.
Yeah, I'm Onyx in twos because of Pyman.
Yeah.
And because it's so funny because that was like 4 years ago, and they haven't updated the seasons in 4 years, right? So
Pathetic, ain't it?
I'm still. It's hilarious. My max rank will say it's Onyx, and that's because of Pyman.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't spoken to the guy in years, but anyway.
Literally. Pyman's
literally.
MIA.
Yeah, he vanished.
He's Sherman, I think is the correct verbiage you're looking for.
I've wondered, like, I bet you the guy would be half good at Age. I'd
Well,
love to play Age with him.
I've actually spoke to Pyman about Age very, very briefly, and apparently he doesn't like Age, which is
Oh,
unfortunate.
really?
He's kind of like me in that regard. I think there's too much going on in Age. Did you quick tech?
No, I did not. Was I supposed to?
Is this the build that you're doing right here?
I'm not doing the build. You can get the hell out of here.
Speaking of Pyman, are you doing the build?
The build. That's where it came from. Yeah, the build. Yeah, and Pyman got me to champ in twos, so my max rank in twos is champ, which is absolutely jetterful.
Oh yeah, no messing about.
That cracks me up. He got me to champ.
Carried you into champ. He couldn't quite make it with me for some reason. We played enough to get into champ, I would say, but
You know what?
Never quite got there.
And I got like way up there.
Dick and Bock and
It was so hysterical because you got me to like champ like 171 or something crazy.
That's pretty high.
like top 200 in the world.
Is
and
that?
it's me?
Do you think?
Can you imagine?
Do you think that's a showcase of Pyman's skill, or do you think that's just evidence that the Halo Wars 2 scene is so shite at the game that you can get to like top 200?
I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit. a little bit of both.
Bit.
Now that's me, Brimmed. Take me to Plim. Speaking of the Halo Wars 2 scene being shite in a bucket at the game, these two gentlemen have not done anything. I played. Oh, Cocken.
I see a man, an
I just
Arbiter.
went through mines.
Oh, damn.
Don't carry on going through mines, morons. No, there's more mines there. Don't go through them. You
keep going, because there's... Oh.
There we go. That was the last
one.
Well,
there's nothing but men near me, by the way.
Oh, that's a lot of men. I'm going to make them come to his mini-man.
Okay.
If he comes to this mini-man, I'll be able to annihilate him and all of his characters with some mind stuns.
Oh,
Cocken!
He went for the wrong unit.
Hero. Just go into my hero. There you go.
Well, that's going to go in the Cringe compilation at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't as brimful as I wanted it to be.
I'm going to go D-Dons.
Little unnecessary, but also totally necessary.
Totally necessary.
Get your hero in the cover. Get your hero in the cover. Get your hero in the cover. Get your hero in the cover.
Umpy, get in the covey.
Oh, you're gonna get his hero.
The Hydras followed him. That's what he gets. Get out at garrison. I popped your guy out of the garrison by accident.
Oh, that's fine. I'm making me as Pyman used to call them Uber Blacks.
Uber Blacks, that's right.
Or maybe they're the Uber XLs, I forget. They might be the XLs.
We'll have to consult Pyman for that one.
You know what? Shout out to Pyman in this video.
Shout out to the old man. Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Miniman.
Shout
you
out
can
to
put a gen on my
the
mini
character.
The character. All the benign characters as well. I saw a comment. You ever get comments where you don't know if they're compliments or insults?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I certainly get one that, well, a lot from Sean, actually. A lot can, go either way, I would say.
A man commented, and I'm going to take what he said, not verbatim, because I forgot what exactly he said, but something along the lines of that he's been friends with, a few British people, and he's American, for like 10 years, and he said none of them speak like the way that you and I speak.
Is that an insult? That's the whole point. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. We're estranged in that regard.
Very strange. Strange in the fact that we're strange.
Right. And, it could even be strange with the sprinkling of siege.
Oh, if there's a sprinkling of siege to be had, I'll be there for it, my guy.
Yeah. Asda.
These guys are poo, by the way.
Yeah, they're just letting me sit here and make my Uber XLs, which I'm about to attack Einstein with.
Look, he's literally just sending. Oh my god, he went Cringe air, and I've got CTs already.
He went Cringe air. I love that Excuse me.
Oh no, no, Jeremiah.
I can't say it. I give up. Forget it.
Come on.
All right, I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Come on, go into the mines.
And then, there's dead corpses.
My mines went quack-a-ding-dong.
Mine brother.
Mine brother. I'm gonna have so many men on my Uber Blacks. Oh, they killed my Donington. They killed my Donny J.
Your Donny J.
Rippins will have to be, we know the rest.
Oh, look at this trash. I apologize if the man's watching.
I don't. Oh, I keep
hang on.
Doing incorrect orientations. How can I assist? Well, this is so cringe that I'm not even sure if it's uploadable.
Did you see what I said to him?
You're building on your base. Cringe compilation. I mean, if there has been a cringe compilation game, this is it right here.
Right. Yeah, you know, I think, despite us saying that everyone plays like poo in Halo Wars, I have found less and less cringe compilation clips. And I don't know if that's me not finding them and clipping them out when I edit, or...
I think you're just playing that. You're not playing it enough, you know, to find the true cringe.
You know, that's probably a good point as to...
Because these men are letting me put my men in the men vehicles.
Oh, shite.
Oh,
Shite
buckets.
thing.
Oh, Cocken.
Shite.
Let me. I'll go and eliminate Red then, shall I?
Yeah.
Let's.
I mean, this man is... he's cucumbered all the way to Plymouth.
It's always cheddar when you make Mastodons and Uber Blacks. So are Mastodons Uber XLs then?
I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine that to be the case. I love that the Wraith Invader themselves have
Wraith Invader firing! This is a crack, but nothing will. You see, I tried to do a mind stun on the man.
It didn't play out in Stein the way you wanted to in Stein.
Let's get going.
You know, do you find it, and I hate to sound mean, do you find it interesting that there's still people this bad at the game 6 years after release?
You know, a lot of people criticize our skill level, but we ain't this bad. You know, I mean, I played badly this game. I'm sure Sean will attest to that. But these men played worse.
Right.
You know? And it's not about playing well, it's about playing better, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. It kind of goes in a different conversation as well. I don't understand where people think that they're like, oh, Team Respawn's bad, lol, and so is Ed and, you know, all these other people. It's like, well, yeah, we are.
We never said we were good.
Right.
We never made the claim. I mean, I might have said I was a wavy Don once or twice, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Right. It's actually in Plymouth is where it is.
Yeah.
Well, up. I see a little bit of Outlaw up. Jen on a mini.
Bloody
oh my god.
hell. Well, I had Marines and snipers in my Dons, and it was incredibly cheddar.
Well, there we go.
We sent these men messages, and this is what happened.
Oh my god, Jen on a mini.
Oh, Cocken. Ripping
Oh,
Dickon. I need to stop saying that.
Yeah, it makes it easier for the editing process as well.
I'm not. You see, I'm not sure if Rippin' Dickon is particularly that bad, but I know it's not good. If you know what I mean.
Right.
It's not bad, but it's not good. And I'm all about that crossroads of not bad and not good.
Well, I take it out nonetheless.
Nicely done, soldier.
I think we need to do that matchup again because, you see, that would have been interesting because he could have built Phantoms and he could have built Uber Blacks as well, and then they just did neither.
Phantom prepared.
Phantom reporting for duty. Oh, look at you with all those stars. That was indeed cheddarful.
I think I'm brimmed after that one.
Let's do another round of Jeremiah and Pavium, shall we?
Okay. Buy a shirt. Link to that's in the description, and check out the playlist.
I forgot to mention, I ain't even gonna stop recording. This is it from now on. I record in between matches now, just in case anything comedic happens in the interim between cheesing and pooing on.
Interim.
Yeah.
Well, I would classify that as a little strange.
So I know our contracts only cover games, so we only have to be entertaining during the parameters of the start of a match to the end of a match. But we're going to have to adapt the contracts to
make an amendment.
To the agreements. That's right. To
kind of like
the space in between games. So you've got to be entertaining for my audience, and you have to be entertaining for yours, and vice versa. You know.
Kind of like the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution, in which we shat on you to gain our independence from in the year 1776.
When neither of us were born, which is quite cheddarful when you think about it.
I mean, I hope you still feel that pain today.
I mean, yeah.
Because you deserve it.
If there's one pain I have, it's certainly you. and everyone that comes from that worthless country of yours.
So we were talking about Watch Dogs before we started recording, and
We were, yeah.
I don't. Have you played Cyberpunk yet?
No, I don't even own Cyberpunk because here's the thing. I was interested in playing it because I quite liked The Witcher 3. But and then it launched and I was like, well, you can forget it,
Well, it works now, so you can buy it. But I would actually classify a lot of the mechanics in Cyberpunk very similar to Watch Dogs. Like with the hacking is almost identical to Watch Dogs. And the way that you can hack machines to distract or even injure or kill enemies without being combative.
So have they added all of the features they talked about in the pre-release demonstrations they did? Like, I know customization of cars was something that was not in the final release, and now I assume all of those things are now in the game, or have they just fixed it so it's functional?
Yeah, I don't think you can customize cars. I could be wrong.
I thought it looked really cool, and then they just didn't include any of that nonsense in the release.
I've not really looked into like the cut content, but I heard that there was a lot that they cut out. Like there was like apparently a whole subway system that I don't know if it was fast travel or what, but like there was all of that was taken out, because I do think it's weird, a city that big without a subway system.
I find this kind of inexplicable, and there's so many examples of it. Maybe this isn't a good example, but open world games were so good on the 360. Crackdown 1 and 2, GTA 4, even GTA 5 to a certain extent. How come people make really good open worlds on old hardware, and then when it comes to like sequels like Crackdown 3 or Cyberpunk or whatever other open world game has come out recently and has been shitty, how can they not get it together? How is Crackdown 3 worse than the first two games? How is Cyberpunk worse than a game like GTA 4, for example? I mean, I know they're not apples to apples to compare, but it's like there's so many worse games nowadays, even considering there's better hardware. What's with that?
Yeah, it's sad that Crackdown is the worst of the three, and Crackdown 1 is the best of the three.
I mean, they got worse as they came out. Crackdown 1 was, I think, one of the best games on the 360. Crackdown 2 was kind of all right, but it was more like a DLC. And then Crackdown 3 is just utterly garbo.
Yeah.
In every which way.
I would agree. I actually played a good bit of Crackdown 3. I did a co-op play of it with Thomas. This is before Thomas flew over to PlayStation Land, and we were kind of grinding Chivos at the time.
Yeah.
But Crackdown 3 was fun. It's just you're right. It was just weird.
I think the problem with it is it stuck a load of stuff in the world that was kind of entertaining. Like there was a lot of stuff to do in the open world, but it didn't have as much. Oh my god! I'm getting carbonated beverages.
Oh no!
Kickback. It just wasn't as like characterful and atmospheric as the first. Even in the second one as well. The second game had its style, didn't it, and its character. But Crackdown 3 is just sort of generic and boring. It's just sort of neon-clad city, and that's kind of it, really. There's no environmental storytelling like there is in the first game.
Well, that's what I loved about Crackdown 1 was like this city was overrun by gangs, and like you were working. You could either slowly, take out the lieutenants and work your way up the chain of command to take out the kingpins, or the game would actually let you go straight for the kingpin if you thought you could take them out.
Do you know that I think that's quite a cool concept, because it's a true open world. Although it's a really simple open world, it's literally just go here, kill him, and that's the entire game effectively.
Well, I think the orbs completely changed Crackdown. I think Crackdown, if we didn't have the collectible orbs, the mystery orbs, and the athletic orbs, the game would have been complete shite, and no one would have cared about it. Is my opinion.
Because I think that's something Crackdown 3 does potentially better than Crackdown 1. The open world has more stuff to do in it and see. But like I said, you're still repeating the same tasks over and over and over again. It's got like open world itis, as I call it. Because it's like, what do you do with an open world that large? I quite like the verticality of Crackdown 3, but other than that, I just got so bored of it pretty quickly.
it leaves an interesting point, which is like, are there really any like banger open world games from the Xbox One, PS4 generation? I mean, I guess you could say Witcher 3, but that's not even a true open world because
Yeah.
there's sections to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you're gonna hate this answer, but I would say probably the best is Assassin's Creed Origins.
Do you know,
mean, like-
I've said this many times, I've still not played any of the RPG games, but I think that rings true because all of the examples I've thought of, like, I think the Far Cry games, and I think Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, they're quite good games, but they were all 360 generation. And I
Yeah,
think
so we had-
that's definitely true.
We had 5 and 6. 6 is on both PS4 and PS5.
Have you played 6 yet? I've played 5, I've not touched 6 yet.
No, I got 6. Like, it's another one. I have it in the shrink wrap. Never opened it. Just sat there.
You've had it since day one?
No, I got it for Christmas. It was like
Oh, there you go.
it was
That's
like
not-
$15
Yeah.
for Black Friday, so I was like, why not?
It's been on sale quite a few times. I've just never gotten around to actually buying it for some reason.
And Far Cry 5 got a 60 FPS patch. I
saw
gotta
that,
give
yeah.
I gotta give Ubisoft some credit because they're taking a lot of their back catalog and giving them 60 FPS updates for the new consoles. Like, shout out to them going back and patching both Origins and Odyssey for the new consoles.
Oh yeah.
And now
I
now
think
Far
that's
Cry
better
5.
than remastering games, to be honest.
Yeah,
Did
probably.
that not stun his ass?
All right, I'm about to go. You have his attention over there.
Yeah, I do. I thought that would have stunned him. It didn't.
Here we go.
I killed his
You know,
pad daddy.
Taking out the enemy hero.
I mean, maybe you could say Red Dead 2 is the best open world from that generation.
Oh my god, don't get me started on Red Dead. I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but if you ain't got like 5 hours, out of your day to just have a go of it, you can forget it. Like, I hate the way games have no respect for your free time. It's like, yeah, we're going to have these really long, drawn-out character animations that you can't skip. We're going to have these really long between mission sections where you've got to listen to the guy on the horse, and if you get too far away from him, he stops talking, and then you miss out on the story. And then you've got to piss and talk to someone that's like 5 miles away on the map again, and it's like, all you ever do is fly around on your stupid horse, have long animations that you can't skip. And like, there's nothing in the open world. I mean, there's some interesting, encounters with people, but it's just trees. Like this is a problem I had with Halo Infinite. It's just goddamn trees. They go, oh yeah, we've got this open world, but there's nothing in it. Like, you can
Yeah,
save
the open
Marines.
world of Infinite sucks in my opinion. I mean, it's Far Cry Halo, but Far Cry does it better.
Yeah, it's literally a Far Cry from Far Cry.
I mean, I'm not kidding you when I say this. Like, Far Cry does the open world better than Halo Infinite does. I mean, it's kind of pathetic.
I mean, it kind of goes without saying as well, doesn't it? Oh, what's that? An open world series is better than an open world that isn't open world, generally speaking, from the Halo universe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a point.
All units.
What are
Where's
these
this
guys
kid
doing?
going?
We've had so many cringe men against us in these games.
Ready for orders.
I'm gonna take out his base. I have enough to go Tech 3. I'm just waiting for the.
Oh, you're Vori.
Yeah,
Spartan Jerome.
I can
I'll
do
take-
Tech 3.
I'll
I just
take
gotta
that
wait
out.
for. Okay, I have men there anyway.
I'm gonna
There we go.
steal his
T3.
eggs.
Spartan allies
Auto
attack
pump
the
T3. This
Auto
is how you play Vori, in my
Oh, yeah.
opinion.
Absolutely, no messing about. I think
I mean,
you've
this
sent
dude-
him to Plim. No,
Oh,
no
yeah, he's-
ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not even gonna go Mastodons this time.
He thinks building a shield. Oh shite! Oh shite!
Oh,
shite.
Dickon. Oh,
He might
Griffin.
actually get that shield Jenny off.
research.
Yeah, he might do. Can I can't get like mines next to it, can I? Yeah. Oh, I mean, you can just make money from it.
Our allies are attacking
Yeah,
the
yeah.
enemy base.
Yeah, if you want to keep your base alive longer, we can make plenty of dosh from it. Don't you worry.
Plenty of Doge coins.
Doge coins.
Well, I'm attacking 3 bases at the moment.
Such a
Winning on all 3 fronts, I should say.
Spartan Jerome. Let me know
Oh
where
my
we meet.
goodness.
That's a little bit of an exaggeration. Well, this
Um,
guy's wasted.
I'm gonna put a siege base there to take out this man.
Okay.
Oh, you really did do a number on this character.
Yeah.
It's not
He's,
often you get numbers like that in this game that we play called Halo Wars 2.
Right.
Waiting orders.
Well, I think I'll just build a scarab because I can afford it.
Titan Galleon.
Oh my god, a 7-minute scarab. That's
With only one upgraded supply pad.
How many gens have you got? Oh, you've got 2 gens.
I got 2 gens.
You could have probably
And I
done that
have-
on 1 gen. Do you know, we did a game where I played Borodus and I destroyed all of my pads and did a full gen base.
Oh my god, he's letting me make more money, Ed. I mean, this is Combat Spoils 1, by the way.
If you charge at that chosen, I can do an enduring salvo on you. Have you got
Oh,
have you got a Gren drop to stun him?
I do.
Stun his
Allies
ass.
are in trouble.
Get that mine drop on him as well. Is he just gonna stand there? Oh my god. Huh. That's mine. That's mine. That would inspire you.
Allies are attacking the enemy base.
Oh,
Some
it worked on me as
inspiration.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
Assist.
Well, I'm gonna get this base.
Very nice.
I can actually almost pump 2 scarabs.
I might just let you do that.
Here, let me sack this.
Hang about. Let
I'll
me
build
get
another
2
war-
watchtowers on there. I don't need. Oh, actually, I was gonna build siege. Let me build some siege.
Barracks constructed. Show me
Um,
the supply pad upgrade complete.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna upgrade the enduring salvo.
Oh my god, a gen on a mini.
Bloody hell, Andrew.
Are these the same men? Because they're making the same mistakes.
I don't think it is the same men. They're similar leaders, but I don't think it is the
Supply
same
pad
men.
upgrade
I mean, I
complete.
could be wrong. I've been known to mix up men in the past.
Well, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
What's going on over here? What's happening?
I mean, there is some cringe air. I mean, that was absolutely brimful. I have to admit.
Our allies are
I am
attacking
brimmed.
the
Do,
I
do
am.
4 watchtowers do more than 3, or is 3 the
Yes.
cutoff?
No, I think you can do 4.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna have a siege. I'm gonna see if 1 siege turret, 3
I think you
watchtowers
get-
is enough to see the
Watchtower
base.
constructed.
I think you get diminishing returns.
Oh yeah, without a shitty doubt.
Shitty Sherman doubt.
Without a shadow of a shitty Sherman doubt.
All right, I'm making my scab.
Fortified level 1 researched.
Oh, look at this. He thinks he's gonna send Scouty
Our allies are
McScouts
attacking
over.
the enemy base.
He's sorely mistaken.
Infantry level
Oh,
1
I need 1 unit
researched.
to die to make my next scarab.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Triangulating targets, sir.
Bright, grunt.
019
Whatever,
ready
forget
for
it.
action.
Just forget it.
Sometimes I'll get like halfway through saying something and realize I've got no idea who I am, where I come from, or what I'm trying to say.
So you just say forget it.
Yeah, just, you know what? Forget that. Forget I s- Ah! Eh.
Are you kidding?
Our
All right,
allies are
1
attacking
scarab
the enemy
down.
base.
There
One
you
more
go.
training.
You should have
That's a
double pumped
10
scarabs. That is a lot of banshees, actually. Cockin.
All units.
Well, I didn't have the pop. I had to research a pop upgrade. I forgot.
Oh, that is cringe.
That's okay.
Cringe-topia, my guy.
So just for context, I took out 3 bases and built 2 scarabs and hit Tech 3 in 10 minutes
And
with
this is how.
2 harvesters and 2 gens.
That is incredible cheddar.
If Voridus, that's why Voridus is broken, ladies and gents.
Oh, yeah. No ifs,
All right,
ands,
I'm
or
coming.
buts.
Ready.
I'm coming to end this man.
Oh, he's got a shield up. Oh, he's healing his... I will kill this man with siege if it's the last thing I do.
With
Upgrade complete.
with some siege. I'm coming with my,
All
you know.
units.
Scabba-dabba-ding-dong.
Nah.
Should I destroy a siege turret and go for 4 watchtowers?
And kill him with Kodiaks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you
Seems
wait,
like a prosperous...
you know what you should do is do that, and then next point, I'll cataclysm his base from here.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I can't... You know what? Yeah. You've convinced
You're
me.
hitting him with Kodiaks.
Hitting him with 3 Kodiaks, yeah.
I love it.
Air pack
Oh, he's cloaked his rippin' dickin'. Now, I actually don't... Let me see. This watchtower's almost built. Let's see if I get more vision.
Okay.
Oh, you do, yeah. You get quite a... You know, you get a slither more. I can
Right.
probably see his base as well if it wasn't Cloakenstein.
All units.
Let me make some. Well, NGs have detect. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna move my siege a little bit.
I
feel like it's a little bit-
All checked and ready.
Kodiak systems all checked and ready.
What's my target, sir? Numbers crunched and cannon loaded. Locating
1
target.
Kodiak
You
there.
have a target for me, sir?
There
Go
we
with
go.
1 there.
Adjusting elevation.
And we'll go with one there.
Roger. Triangulating
And one there.
Hearing you loud and
You know, it is mean, but it had to be said.
What did you say?
I say
Cringe air?
cringe air. You're not even gonna try anything else.
I mean, these are the kind of men that won't try anything else, and you can bet your bottom shite dollar on it, Andrew.
Well, I mean, there's characters out there for whatever reason they think air's OP,
Yeah.
and we're here to prove you. Well,
Let it be
It
known,
is
ladies and
until it
gents,
isn't.
it is shite. I'm going to send in my nightingales.
yeah, Gales.
My gales, Andrew.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shy.
Fly away.
Oh, well. I mean, going back to our old conversation, I mean, is there really a better open world game? I mean, the comments will probably tell us. I don't know if Witcher counts.
I can't think of one, I'll be honest. I genuinely can't think of a really good one.
I mean, I don't think Witcher's a true open world. It's in sections.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna Cataclysm his,
Go on.
and then he's gonna
Cataclysm.
be.
Oh! That's me, brimmed.
Here come the tings.
Oh, my
killed this
Kodiaks are
crab.
pooing on him. Oh my god!
Bye bye.
Has his Pavium been wasted yet?
Oh yeah, he died in the Cataclysm. He stood there.
Oh, here's his anti-air. No, I've got moo-moos to deal with that, don't you worry.
Yep, Moobo, Mr. Cow.
Put some mines there for a bit of inspiration. I'm gonna walk underneath him with my moos. Here we go,
Uh-oh,
boys.
back up the engines.
Here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gents.
I
It's a
apologize
shame I
if
don't have a
these men are
Spartan.
watching.
I'd have one of those blister backs.
You have a target for me, sir? I can't do that, sir. Numbers
I'm
crunched
moving
and
in me
cannon loaded.
siege.
Oscar Mike.
I'm moving in all the characters.
All the men.
Two scarabs. It's cheddar.
Why do I get the garrison symbol on my marines for your scarabs? What's that all about?
Oh, interesting.
It's very strange.
Oh, he quit.
Oh, we
Quit
didn't
it.
even get to siege the man to death. Bloody hell. My
Well,
day
crap.
is ruined.
Right. Immeasurably.
Well,
Well,
that's
let's
why you
take a
don't
look
build
here.
gens on your minis, ladies. Oh, I lost one marine probably. Bloody hell.
well, there you have it. The stats may show that he was the better man, but this video proves otherwise. Right.
Yep, I didn't contribute to that 27 units killed almost at all. So, you know, in fact, I'm willing to say that the Sentinels killed my one marine.
Right.
That's how
Right,
bad
well,
these guys were.
Well, there's shirts in our merch store, so check that out. And playlist for more. I'll see you.
You can also buy a long length of rope from the hardware store to tie a noose with.
That is gone.
I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you should use it. I'm just saying, you know, it's there if you need it.
Right.